guys, welcome to my channel. It is bilingual, but I'm only going to talk in English right now because I want to talk about the Super Bowl. I want to talk about how awesome it was, and at the same time, I want to talk about too how historical it's going to be. This will last forever. Number one, it's the first time in the history of halftime show that everything was rap. No singers in between, because even Dre had singers, okay? Then, last year was his name, the guy that was with Diddy, Usher. El Usher. ¿Cómo que se me olvida el nombre de Usher? How can I forget that? But yeah, Usher. And, music, people enjoy it like that. It's pop. It's not as hardcore as rap that has battled to be in the mainstream. Que ha luchado. The rap has battled to be there. This is a win for the rap culture. Now, Kendrick Lamar, from the way he dressed, and this is something that I want to say, starting by saying that I didn't watch the Super Bowl because supposedly a lot of people were boycotting it. More people watch it this year than they did last year. More people watch it. So, it doesn't affect me that much. I feel bad for the people who actually like the Super Bowl and who like football and they watch it, but they didn't because they were trying to participate in the boycott. Because it's a loss. Come on. We didn't make any dent. Nothing was made there. But the NFL, contrary, because the reason that we were blocking it was because they took the end racism at the end of the goal. But they knew what Kendrick Lamar was going to do. That's planned way before the last month before the Super Bowl. That's when they're practicing almost every day. But the moment he announced it, and with the budget he's given, and with the things that he requests, and the story that he has to tell that he wanted to tell, he doesn't have to tell because he did. Everybody does it completely different. And Kendrick Lamar did a story, a game story. It was a game. Even the stage was set up as a game. Peekaboo was there. Because Peekaboo was coming on. They say that that's related to somebody who passed away, and they're associating that death with Drake. But I don't know much about that. I do know that when he did that part, where he said, the revolution is televised. You picked the right time, but the wrong guy. That moment is historical as well. And again, the NFL knew he was going to do that. He already had a plan way before Trump said, I'm going to go to the NFL. Way before Trump said that. Kendrick Lamar already had that in line. Okay? But it was like a double entendre because everything he was throwing to Drake, it was like he's throwing to the colonizer, dictator wannabe of Trump. All right? And that comes from a poem which I didn't even know existed. I found out through Kendrick Lamar because, people were saying that was a poem from Hill. And I was like, I want to read it. And the poem itself, it's awesome. It's a poem telling you to wake up because you think that normal day life is going to continue when the revolution happened and you're going to watch it on your TV, but you're not. It's going to happen in your house. It's going to happen in your home. It's going to happen in your mind. You're going to be there. Interesting. But in this case, it is televised because he was on television. And then also, other disses that he did, one of the best one to me was when he said the 40 acres, the mule and the 40 acres. That's one way of throwing back to Drake because he calls Drake a colonizer, So it's very, that was promised by the government to give, and it was mainly to Southerners, a los sureños, a los del sur, the United States, the Southerners of the United States, the Bible Belt. But they didn't get any. They never got it. But he's like, this is more important than that. This goes beyond that. Even if Trump did not know, if Trump doesn't know what that is, he has to be done. But even if he didn't know, someone had to tell him. Maybe they didn't. Maybe they were like, let's not get this man mad. because that's something that reparation is something that's been talked about now for the last few years a lot. But before that too, it's been around for a while now, that idea that African Americans deserve reparation since it's owed to them back from slavery was over. But he said that, and then he's like, hey, listen, I want to do this song, but I don't know if I should do it. And the girl said, ow. And I'm now jumping ahead because now I remember Williams. Williams was there. And I think she was mentioned in one of the Drake's this. In the Graham family, fue en la Graham family, something like that. But she was there. She was there doing the crip walk. Estaba haciendo el crip walk. Anyhow, the point is that it was a whole story that he did. The stage was an Atari game, okay? He brought it from the beginning, setting it up for us, letting us know where the transition was going to come. He also had us in suspense. Like, we knew he was going to do it, but it could be that he might not do it. And we were suspicious, like, we want to, but maybe he's not. So he taunted us with that. He did. That part was awesome too. And he goes, and for the first time, he mentions Drake's lawsuit. He goes and said, should I do it? I don't know if I should do it. The song that they want so much, they, the public. Why? With all these lawsuits going on. And it's the first time. And then once he decided to do the song, oh yeah, Uncle Sam too. I cannot mention Samuel Jackson. That was the top. That was the cream up top of the cake. Samuel Jackson was like the narrator, but he was the, he was like the industry, the white man trying to control, the black man, telling him, hey, do it this way so you will be accepted. Don't do it that way. Don't be so ghetto. Don't be so loud. I think the white people, not all white people, but racist white people usually say or think, okay? Let's not forget that when African Americans let go of rock and white people started taking it, there was a senator who says rock is the way of the black man to bring the white man down to his level. Google it. I don't know the name of the senator, but it was said. Well, my point is that thinking and that was rock. Can you imagine rap? So, Samuel Jackson's like, hey, keep it clean, keep it soft, keep it whitewash it. Don't be so aggressive. Calm down. And then he goes off. He's like, man, you got a life out. He comes down for a little bit and then he comes back with the song. And that's when Samuel Jackson kind of throws the hat and says, oh man. And he went at it. He went at it, not like us. But the funny part too is that in all this time, he has a cameraman following him as he walking, singing the song. Not once that he looks to the camera until the line where it says, hey Drake, I heard that you like them young. And he looks at him straight. He looked like Chucky. Parecía un Chucky. He was diabolical. Esa sonrisa era diabólica. Ese hombre es el diablo. That man is fucking the devil. He doesn't care. He just in national TV. Now, he did not mention the word pedophile. He did not do that. No mencionó esa palabra. But the audience did. Now, they raised the volume with a and on TV, and they covered the audience. Cubrieron a la audiencia. You notice that because when the part where everybody says, probably a minor, then they lower the music and they allow the stadium, the voices of the stadium to rise. Because most of the time it was even Steven. I mean, you can hear some people singing, but the music was taking over louder. And then that part where he was supposed to say, what is it? Lover boy, bop, 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 pedal. Certified. So he goes, certified. And it was so loud that screech, and they blocked the noise of the audience because the audience was singing along. They were. And it was in Louisiana. So another thing too, now that it's, and then at the end, let me finish though. I'm sorry, because I jump from place to place. I'm not a storyteller. Like, what's his name? Kendrick Lamar. But the thing is that Oh, at the end, after he sang that song, then he sang another song where he's dissing Drake, telling them to turn the TV off, turn his TV off. If Drake is on the show, turn him off. Don't listen to him. Stay away from him. And turn the TV off for him too, maybe, so he doesn't watch this. So he doesn't watch the Super Bowl and doesn't suffer. And then at the end, he's like, turn the TV off, and then he, like, points to the camera like a remote control with that evil, sinister smile. And then the lights go out and it's game over. You can see the words game over. He won. He won. So I don't know what Drake is going to do. Let's see what's going to happen now. Because, he didn't mention the word, but everything's like, there was just one word. Everything else was there. What else do you need to know that they're calling you a pedo? What else do you need? So anyhow, and then the other thing too that I was going to say is that then people started talking on the internet, some of these reporters from Fox News and people like that saying, they shouldn't have put a whole rap song, a whole rap deal, stuff like that, or music. No, this guy said, what did he say? Mumble rapper. I'll find it. I'll see if I can. I don't know here how I'm going to do it, but I know there how I'm going to do it. I'll try. But you can find it. It's on Twitter. And the guy says, mumble rapper. I'm like, what are you calling him a mumble rapper? He's a rapper, dude. That's okay. You cannot like that. You cannot like it. That's okay. It's your choice. It's your prerogative, but you cannot call him a mumble rapper. I think this guy just threw a word that he have heard lately, and he knows this has a negative connotation to throw it at Kendrick Lamar. Or probably because he doesn't understand Kendrick Lamar accent. No lo entiende. No lo entiende su acento. Because he's never been around. He's never been around African Americans. He's never been around rappers. That's probably it. Anyhow, if you got to the end, give it a like, leave a comment, and follow me. Subscribe and follow me on TikTok. I need followers, and I need followers on Instagram. Thank you.